WREJ, Richmond, community involved, spiritually uplifting. Rejoice 101.3. We are Richmond.
It's that time. You are now tuned in to the Famous Brown Radio Show. Radio Show. Famous Brown is back on the radio. And seven souls that make you get up out of your seat and lose control. Every Sunday at 8 to 10, Famous Brown is on the radio to do it again. Nobody gets down, nobody gets down like Famous Brown, the Famous Brown Radio Show. Nobody gets down, nobody gets down like Famous Brown. I hope you're ready to go. It's got the music and conversation, and you can call in a situation. If you got a business, you need to advertise. If you need a car, put you in a ride. Nobody gets down, nobody gets down like Famous Brown on TV and radio. Nobody gets down, nobody gets down like Famous Brown. Let's start the show.
Every time I leave home, come back and gone 3 or 4 days, a week or what have you, my so-called friends always come up to me and tell me, Bobby Rush, I saw your lady done whatever and with whoever while you was gone. I just said, hold it. Because if they were really my friends, they wouldn't be talking about what they saw her do. They would tell her, don't do old Bobby Rush like that. I heard a lady tell another lady the other night, child, my husband give me but $150 this week. The other lady said, if that were my husband give me but $150, I'd have thrown it back in his lap and got a divorce. And the woman was saying they don't have no man, money, or no husband. She just wants you to leave so she can move in and get what you got. So you tell your friend what I told my so-called friend. That's what I told her. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. Some folks say my woman love me, and some folks say she don't. But it don't make no damn difference long as I'm getting what I want. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. If you think I'm gonna leave my woman because what somebody said, you must be crazy gone out of your doggone head. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. Somebody had the nerve to tell me the other night, somebody said, you have 4 kids, but one of them don't look like you. Let me tell you something about that now. It ain't but the one thing, y'all, that make me so happy. I have 4 kids, ain't but 3 of them mine, but the other one still call me pappy. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. Me and my baby got 4 little kids. They say I'm the dad of only 3. But if I feed the other one long enough, they say he'll start looking like me. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. Somebody said the woman I love, she don't really love me. She in love with my best friend Paul. Let me tell you what I got to say about that. She may be giving my love to my best friend Paul, but you can't miss what you can't measure, and Paul sure can't get it all. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. If you think I'm gonna leave my woman because what somebody said, What was all your woman do? Let me tell my so-called friend. I don't want no man telling me nothing that you see my woman do. Cause I know you wouldn't be telling me a damn thing if she had been done with you. So I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. If you think I'm gonna leave my woman because what somebody said, you must be crazy, gone out of your doggone head. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. See, my mama done told me to leave the girl alone. My daddy done told me to. Making love to this girl every night could be the death to you. See, I looked at my daddy, looked at my mama. I didn't even crack a smile. I said, this good little girl got killed me, then I don't mind dying. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. If you think I'm gonna leave my woman because what somebody said, you must be crazy, gone out of your doggone head. I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. They like a B.B. King, Bobby Bland, Tyrone Davis, Marvin Cease. They just want me to leave so they can move in and get what I got. Johnny Taylor, I ain't studying you. I tell you, I ain't studying you. I ain't studying you. Wow, I tell you, I ain't studying you.
Wow. Yeah. That's the sounds of Booby Rush kicking the show off tonight. This is a Saturday Night Stroll with Famous Brown. And my special call-in guest tonight will be the one and only two-time Grammy Award winner, Mr. Booby Rush. So he'll be our guest later on tonight in tonight's show. And going to the phone line real quick. Then I'm coming right back. All right, Reg.
What's up there, Famous?
Hey,
what's going on?
Ain't doing much. I got Booby Rush going to call in tonight.
Okay, that's why I said let me get in early because you got these big time celebrities, high power people calling in, man. I said I got to tag in early.
No, it's but you know what? Amazing. All these people that call in are just down to earth like you and me, and
yes, sir.
They don't put on no airs, and they're just natural, cool people, you know. And,
yes, sir.
And they appreciate a show like this that been taken off radio. This type of show really has been taken off radio because radio stations nowadays don't want personality.
You got that right.
And this type of show I'm doing is old school. Where
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The personality make the show. And I hope I do a good job. So,
how long did you have WCLM 1450?
Since 95, was it 95, 96? So,
no, we did Sports Talk for 20 years, but yeah. I said it's been there so long, I can't remember.
Well, see, a lot of folks didn't know what's amazing, the same way I'm doing here, buying time. Mm-hmm. I did it at WCLM when Warren Moon, the football player, when Warren Moon and Edward Kennedy, they owned the station together, and they were playing jazz. And I was telling them jazz ain't gonna work here in Richmond. They wouldn't listen to me. So I said, well, send me 2 hours on Saturday and let me do oldies but goodies. So I was making more money on Saturday than they were making the whole week because and then they went into bankrupt, and I tried to buy the station then while they were in bankrupt. But the little lawyer came down. I met with him, and he was one of those blacks that got a couple degrees and
oh Lord,
and was uppity and conservative, and he didn't think I could pay for it. I said, well, I can pay better than you are because y'all in bankrupt. In the station,
you in bankruptcy,
and the station's off the air. I'm telling you, I'm gonna take my money and get y'all back on air. I'm gonna find a building because you got put out your building
Wow.
They got evicted out the building and furniture on the sidewalk. I had to loan the station money to get storage, to put it in storage. Yeah, so that's, I never talk about it, but that's the real deal.
We need to.
The sheriff came and took all the equipment out the building. It was on LeBurnham where G Law Firm is. We used to be in the basement. So the sheriff came there one day and evicted everything out the building, and I got a phone call. They called me. They needed a truck, and they needed some money to get storage because the station manager didn't have no money. So I went in and I loaned them the money to get the storage, and we took everything and put it in storage, and then they went bankrupt, and then the station was off the air for a while until it came back up, and then that's when I came about. But that's just a little history. Folks didn't know.
Yeah, you could have saved it, but nah, they ain't want to listen to you.
They didn't want to listen to me. I ain't had no sense because I got a high school education, and they were
country boy from Highland Springs.
Yeah, country boy. Now I'm walking in the station telling you, you're playing the wrong music, and I told them, I said, look, let me do gospel on Sundays. So I bought 2 hours. I bought 2 hours on Sundays, and I bought 2 hours on Saturday. So I'm doing the same thing I did here. I'm doing. Yeah. I did Oldie But Goodies on Saturday. Then I came back and did a Sunday gospel show, and I was paid. Sir. I was paid up 2 months in advance when they got put off the air.
And didn't give your money back either.
They ain't had no money.
That's what I said. You were paid in advance. And you didn't get no money.
Yeah, because people started buying my time. Back then, a lot of black businesses were out here. Churchill Record Shop was one of my sponsors. Dr. Edlow, he was a sponsor back then. So, everybody, Barker's Music Store, everybody jumped aboard when I hit the airway because that was something they wanted. Just like now, people are jumping aboard because this is what they want. So
yes, sir.
And it's all about the community also. So
yes, sir. We'll
keep it going. Thank you so much, Reggie.
Did the real estate lady call in today?
She called in at 8:20.
Okay, yeah, let me get out the way. I know it's almost that time.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, we'll get back to more music right here on 101.3 FM. And don't forget, tonight, my special guest will be Grammy Award winner, Mr. Booby Rush. My topic for the day is going to be, I'm going to talk about the casino again, since it's all on the news, all in the paper. And I'm going to give y'all an update on the casino and update on your elected officials that ain't open up their mouth for the city of Richmond. And they scared. And I'm going to tell you why and who they scared of. This guy right here is going to be my guest next week. He thought it was this week. He called me. I said, no, you next week. I got Booby Rush this week. But Big Rob is going to be here on next Saturday night. Right now, we'll give you the sounds of Big Rob. I like Big Rob, boy. I think he called this one the Shot House on 101.3 FM, 990 AM. Nobody gets down like famous Brown.
Let's go, baby, to the shot house. I wanna go. Let's go, baby, to the shot house. Let's go. 3 o'clock in the morning, all the damn clubs are closed. But I ain't ready to go home.
All right, that's the sounds of Big Rob, and he'll be here next Saturday night, be my special guest next Saturday night. But tonight, Bobby Rush will be checking in with me, and I got a call on the line, going to the phone line. This is the Saturday Night Stroll with Famous Brown. Hello.
How are you, Famous?
Pretty good.
Yeah, let me turn my radio down. I'm sitting by the pool, and, you're sitting there talking about the transition to CLM. I was through 2 of the transitions. I was at ENZ.
Oh,
and then when it went to WRGF, when they did the top 40 stuff, and I said, you don't have the audience for a top 40 station here.
Did they listen?
Remember that transition when Orrin McDaniel bought it?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. But it was fun listening to you talk about the old station. I was there through 3 transitions.
3?
Yeah, the last one was Warren Moon with the soft rock and light jazz.
Yeah.
Well, light jazz and soft rock, that's what it was.
Yeah. I think they...
And I told each one, you don't have the audience for these people.
Oh, so you told them before I told them. They didn't listen to neither... Hey, they didn't listen to neither one of us.
I know. Yeah. That's what made me want. I never call you, man. I've been listening for the last 3 weeks, and it's an awesome show.
Oh,
it's entertaining. I kind of like it.
Oh,
but listen, I won't hold you up. But I just want to let you. I went through 3 of the transitions with EMZ.
And tell everybody who you are, and because you back there with Kirby and the rest of them too one time.
Yeah, Kirby, Cupcake Moore.
Yeah.
He was at ENZ. Chocolate Chip, Chip Johnson. Yeah. He was there.
Yeah.
It's just...
Tell them all about you, though.
I got to let you back. My name was Big Tom Davis. I was the big guy from Beantown.
You remember that, Calvin? I got Calvin in the studio.
Yeah. No, I don't recall.
Okay, that back.
I left, I think it was 90. 89, 90.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was just weird you were talking about it, and I was saying, wow, I went through that transition with that station.
Yeah, it was something else. I was trying to talk to him about Richmond, because you can't come down from up north with Richmond and being Richmond with northern ideas, because Richmond got their own flavor. Richmond does things a certain way. You can't come in here and bring that kind of change that quick.
No, especially if you don't. Like I said, the only reason I'm calling you because you were saying the same thing I was telling them. You don't have the audience for top 40 rock. And then with Kenny, you don't have the audience for jazz and soft rock. It's not here.
Right.
You got to go back to urban. You got to go back to anything else but this.
But hey.
So listen, I don't want to hold your time up, man. I don't really like talking on this phone like that. Okay? Listen, I love the show, man. I really do.
Thank you very much.
If you can find it, I need your loving. Who is it? John Gardner and Dee Ford. Whoa,
okay,
whoa,
I got it. Let me look for it. I'm gonna play it in a little bit.
All right, buddy. Let me get back to the pool and listen to it.
All right, appreciate it.
Have a good night, man. Rock on.
Okay.
You are this show on the planet. Here comes the real estate lady. Back on the radio. If you need to buy a house, Kimberly can tell you where to go. Every Saturday night on 101.3, everybody knows it's the place to be. The real estate lady on the Famous Brown Show. Yeah. It's time for the real estate lady.
Good evening, everybody. I want to change my name, Mr. Brown. I want to change it to the Healthy Real Estate Lady.
There
How
you
about
go.
that?
I like that. I like that. That's good. I like that.
Hey, Jonathan, if you're listening, can you make me another song with the Healthy Lady on the radio? I mean, I love my song. Like everybody needs a theme song.
Right.
But put some health in that some way. How about that?
Yes, ma'am.
But tonight we're going to talk about the side chick of chicken wings. And what is that? Celery. Everybody called celery, when you order a plate of hot wings, you go out to a restaurant, they just throw the celery on like a decoration.
Don't even ask you.
They don't ask you for it. We going to put this junk out here to make the plate look full.
Mm-hmm.
But celery has a lot of nutrition. That's what I drink every morning. I drink. You guys got to get a juicer. I mean, just break down, buy a juicer because it's so good. And one stalk of celery is only $1. So I'm making my own drink every morning, but I make them, for the whole week. But anyway, let's talk about celery really quick. It controls, one of the main things it does is controls your cholesterol. A lot of people, they got y'all on that drug, what is it, Lipitor or whatever, that lowers the cholesterol. Well, celery can do it too. So if you're dealing with high cholesterol, listen to the sound of my voice. Celery is something that you want to have more of. They got plenty of studies through Johns Hopkins Hospital, everything about celery and its unique compounds that it has to lower the cholesterol. So try celery. It's only $1. Just chew it. Put peanut butter on it because a lot of people complain. As soon as you tell them, hey, every time I tell somebody I drink celery juice in the morning, they say, ew, I don't like it. I can't do it. Well, you rather take a pill that got 50,000 side effects. You just playing Russian roulette with your life to see which one you get instead of just swallow the celery. Okay, you can chew it, you can juice it however you want. The second thing it does is soothes inflammation, and inflammation causes a lot of diseases. So celery is nice, is a nice snack and all of that good stuff, but it also calms inflammation throughout your body that's linked to illnesses such as what the big A, arthritis, osteoporosis, a whole bunch of those things. So eat some celery. Okay, I mean, it's anti-inflammatory, and it protects you against when you have those flare-ups. I don't have arthritis, thank God, but if I keep drinking celery, I may never get it. Okay, but it can help you with those flare-ups that you have for people that are suffering with arthritis and things like that. And the last thing I'm gonna go over tonight, it lowers blood pressure. So many people have high blood pressure, and I tell you, the whole time I was in the hospital, when I was at home, when the physical therapist was coming, and they said, you have the best blood pressure ever, because they have to write it down every time they come. And they said, one of the physical therapists said, if I played the numbers, I would play your number, because my blood pressure was always the same each time. So it was 117 over 72 or something like that. And she was like, this is a miracle. Like, your blood pressure is stable. I'm like, she don't know I'm drinking celery every day. But anyway, it helps lower blood pressure.
Good.
A lot of people went over this craze when they were just eating the celery seeds. But it's best to eat the entire stalk of celery, okay? Because it gives you the added benefit of fiber, magnesium, potassium, and all of that stuff, which regulates blood pressure. So go out tomorrow. Get you some celery. Please do it. You don't have to juice it if you don't want to. Just eat it.
Okay. Now
that's from the healthy lady, the healthy real estate lady. How about that?
But before you go, I heard a praise report about someone who's been following Cheryl, been following your diet and stuff. And let me say that so everybody knows, she's been paralyzed for what, 8 years?
Wow. Okay.
And she now got movement in her arm and her leg.
Yes.
And she's been listening to the real estate lady. And 8 years, a long time not to move your arms or your legs, and you just lay there. Now all of a sudden she got movement in her leg. She lifted her leg. Matter of fact, I saw the video. They showed it on the video. She moved her leg, and now I understand that she's moving her arm, and she's coming out the house in the daytime.
See, what Socrates said, let food be thy medicine.
Yeah.
And our bodies are created with doctors inside of it, honestly. I mean, because your cells regenerate all the time. And I was asked today, like, did you go to school for this? No, I was sick for so long. I had to do something to my body because I'm not one for pills. Not telling y'all to get off your pills. I'm just saying and add the nutrition until you can get off of it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad. I want to see her walk. That's what I want to do. I'm going to bring her a whole bunch of celery over there.
I understand she was on 30 different medicines, and she's down to, what, 10? Is it 10 or 8?
See?
I know half of the medicine that she was taking, she's not taking anymore.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead with
That's
your
what I'm
bad
talking
self.
about right there. Go ahead, girl. Do it.
All right.
And keep doing it so you can get up and say, you know what? You had it in with that. You had it in you all along.
There you go.
You just got to give your and by the way, did you do my challenge last week? Did you pull back your car up to your water hose in your yard and fill it up?
No.
Why?
I went and got some gas with $100.
Why didn't you put water in it?
Shoot, water ain't gonna do you no good in a car.
Oh, so why do people put Pepsi and all that stuff in their body?
Because they don't listen to the real estate lady.
They must.
That's why.
The healthy real estate lady.
Healthy real
Change
estate.
my name. Come on, Jonathan, make me another song.
Gotcha. All right.
Thank y'all.
See you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
You've been listening to Real Estate Lady. You listen to the Real Estate Lady on the Saturday Night Show with Famous Brown. See you next week.
All right, we want to thank the real estate lady for checking in. And don't forget, tonight, my guest will be Booby Rush. Next week, Big Rob. But right now, I'm going to take you back. I'll take you way back. Further than I've taken you before tonight, huh? 101.3 FM. Nobody gets down like Famous Brown. Yeah. That's Hank Ballard, everybody, on the Saturday Night Show with Famous Brown. Going to the Facebook phone line. Michael Casio checking in. Miss Betty. Hey, Miss Betty down in Roxborough, North Carolina. And she said, good evening from Roxborough, enjoying good music. Keep up the good work. This is Miss Betty. Play something special for Frank. All right, Miss Betty, I'm going to take care of you tonight. Here's a special song going out. Well, let me hit my other people. Janet Brown said, try celery. She's on 3. What that mean? Oh, she's on 3 medications. From 30 down to 3 medications. I got it. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Billy Stewart. And that's going out to Frank from Miss Betty down in Roxborough, North Carolina. This is a Saturday Night Stroll. Ain't no show like this nowhere in town. Nowhere around. East Coast, West Coast. We're doing it.
you sorta right now. Never, never gonna let you go. No, no, no. Pretty little baby, I want you to try to understand that I want to. Love me so. I don't want you to go. No, 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 no. Why don't you listen to me? I beg you on my bended knee. Oh, my love, I prayed for your love. I would have come to meet us someday because I love you so bad now. It's about to drive me mad, girl. I said I do love you. I do love you.
That's music from Billy Stewart on the Saturday Night Stroll. Now, next, well, we working on the details, but if we get all the details, next week, we'll be here 3 hours. The first 2 hours, I will be here. The third hour, the Mystery Man will be in the studio. So we'll be on from 8 to 11 total hours. First 2 hours, I'll be here. Then Mr. Man will do 10 to 11 with the Bewitching Hour. Just talk to Chocolate Chip. He'll be my guest next week along with Big Rob. So we'll get Chocolate Chip on the air. So a lot of folks been asking, what happened to Chocolate Chip? Well, he just called me a few minutes ago, and we're going to set him up for next week. Here's a show coming August the 27th, I think.
Blues Brothers in Virginia, North Carolina, and Maryland. Dream Entertainment is back at you again. It's the 16th annual Southern Soul Blues Celebration featuring blues showstopper Omar Cunningham. You know the place, Mr. B's Park, 7243 Gatewood Road in Woodford, Virginia. The center of the Southern Soul Universe with Omar Cunningham and special guest Central Virginia's own Big G and the Fly By Night Band. Plus, the one and only Jeff Floyd. General admission tickets only $35 at the gate. Showtime 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Our fees are welcome, no 10. You gotta be 25 and older to enter. For ticket information, call Queen at 804-389-3558. Come and party with Omar Cunningham, Big G, and Jeff Floyd, MC Dr. Nick, and MC Miss Tanya. Miss Southern Soul. Saturday, August 27th at Mr. B's Park.
Oh, yes, indeed, and I'm definitely going to be there. I'm not going to stay to the whole show, but I'll probably hang out there until about 6 o'clock. Then I'll shoot on down here and get with Calvin and finish the show out on that night. Tickets, we're going to tell you all about tickets. You got a whole month, but I just wanted to make sure you know it's coming. And this is the station to get all your information about that show and some other shows that are coming. Here's a show. Where's my commercial for our Father's Day show? Where is that? I don't see it right now, but we'll come back and tell you all about the Father's Day show. Right now, I'm still going to take you back further than I've taken you before. Haha. Way back, y'all.
Girl, you made me love you. Now you're mad.
much music coming from Chuck Willis, CC Rider, on the Saturday Night Stroll as I take you back further than I've taken you before. Don't forget, later on tonight, I'm going to be talking about the casino, and we're going to get with Booby Rush in about 10 more minutes. We'll give him a few minutes to get himself together. He's in Seattle, Washington, I believe. We'll be talking with him. But right now, I tell you, I'm in the mood to stay in the back, way back.
You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You broke my heart when you said we're apart. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh well, goodbye. Although I'll cry. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. You made me cry when you said goodbye. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame. Oh well, goodbye. Although I'll cry. Ain't that a shame? My tears feel like rain. Ain't that a shame? You're the one to blame.
Oh, yeah. Fats Domino on the Saturday Night Stroll. And June is Black Music Appreciation Month. So that's why I'm going back further than I've been before as we celebrate Black Music Appreciation Month. Hey, I'm going to take you back. It's Famous Brown.
Baby, let the good time roll. Come on, baby, let me thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long. Come on, baby, yes, this is it. This is something I just can't miss. Come on, baby, let the good time roll. Roll all night long.
Come on, baby, while the thrill is on. Come
Yeah, that's Shirley and Lee. Let the good time roll. And we're celebrating Black Music Appreciation Month. The whole month of June is Black Music Appreciation. And we're taking you back to some sounds of yesteryear to let you know where the music came from. And you can see and feel the big difference in the music. And my guest tonight, Mr. Booby Rush, he's 87 and still performing every week. And he's been out there for, I don't know, I guess he's been out there 60. If he's 87, he had to be out there 60, maybe close to 70 years performing. He won 2 Grammys. So we're going to get to him in a few moments. And in the second hour, we're going to talk about the casino and Black leadership and why they're not supporting up front. When I say up front, you have certain leaders that say they support something, but when they get out in public, they ain't got nothing to say. So we're going to talk about that a little bit and why a lot of things are the way they are because of our leadership. We got gangsters in office. It ain't nothing but a hustle. You know, politics ain't nothing but a hustle. You know, once you get the people vote, then you get the big money. And you wheel and deal for big corporations and whoever else. You wheel and deal for the money people. But the people that vote you in is at the bottom of the list. And we got to make that change. Here's a young man that came out of Richmond, had many hits, and they stole all his money. The record company stole all his money. But here's the music from Tommy Edwards.
Many a tear has to fall, but it's all in the game. All in the wonderful game that we know as love. You have words with him, and your future's looking dim. But these things your hearts can rise above. Once in a while he won't call, but it's all in the game. Soon he'll be there at your side with a sweet bouquet. And he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting fingertips, and your hearts will fly away. Soon he'll be there at your side with a sweet bouquet. Then he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting fingertips, and your hearts will fly away.
asked me the other night, said, Bobby Rush, why you work two jobs, bring all your money, just give it to your woman? Well, I do that because that's the way a man's supposed to do. A man's supposed to get out of work, bring all his money, and give it to his woman. And if he wants to go out, he's supposed to say, may I go out tonight? And may I have $5 of my money to spend with the boys? At least that's the way I do. Somebody else asked me, said, well, if you do that, you must be a henpecked dude anyway. Well, let me tell you something right now. I'm not henpecked. I just been picked by the right hand. Listen, let me tell you this. Some folks say my woman don't love me, such it don't mean me no good. They just jealous of what I got, do the same thing if they could. Ain't thinking about you, I don't care what you say. As long as I'm getting what I'm getting, I'm gonna love her anyway. I done told you once, now I'm telling you again. I'm not henpecked, I just been picked by the right hand. I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. I'll tell you, I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. A fella walked up to me last night, said, Bobby Rush, I've been watching your woman for you while you were gone. I bet for me, listen. Why you watching my woman to see what she done wrong? Why you watching my woman? You ought to be watching your own. I ain't thinking about you. I don't care what you say. Just as long as I'm getting what I'm getting, I'm gonna love it anyway. I done told you once, now I'm telling you again. I'm not henpecked, I just been picked by the right hand. I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. I'll tell you, I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. I heard a fella said to me last night, said, Bobby Rush, for $50, I'll tell you everything your woman been doing while you was gone. And for $50 more, I'll tell you who she did the whip. Let me tell you this. I don't want you to tell me nothing. I don't want to know too much. Just like the old folk used to say, what you don't know, shit ain't. I ain't thinking about you, and I don't care what you say. Just as long as I'm getting what I want, I'm gonna love the woman anyway. I done told you once, now I'm telling you again. I'm not henpecked, I just been picked by the right hand. I'm not henpecked, well, I just been picked by the right hand. I'll tell you, I'm not henpecked, well, Bobby Rush been picked by the right hand. I heard somebody tell me the other night, said, Bobby Rush said, your woman don't really love you, no way. Let me tell you this. Well, she love me, well, she don't. I ain't gonna stand no quitting. As long as I'm getting what I want, what the love got to do with it. I ain't thinking about you, I don't care what you say. Just as long as I'm getting what I want, I'm gonna love the woman anyway. I done told you once.
House music in the background coming from the one and only, the godfather of the blues. We're talking about Mr. Bobby Rush, and I'm going to the phone line. We have Grammy Award winner, Mr. Bobby Rush. Mr. Rush.
Hello, man. How you doing, my brother?
Look, let me say this before I get. Well, let me tell you something. Friday, I was with Miss Kathy Hughes. She said, "I love some Bobby Rush. Tell him I say hi. I'm gonna be listening." So she wanted to give you a shout out. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I was saying that I was with Kathy Hughes Friday, and she found out you were gonna be on the show. She said, "I love me some Bobby Rush," and tell him she said, "Tell him
Kathy Hughes.
Yeah, she said, "Tell him I said hello, and I'm gonna be listening." So,
all right.
So
you know, Kathy Hughes been out here a long time. She did a lot for me and with me, and for a lot of blues guys, a lot of people in record business. She just been in radio. She just said, listen, I can't say enough about her. All I can say is glory, glory, glory.
Well,
you know, I just thank God for having her around.
Yeah.
Do what she's been doing all the years.
Yes.
You know?
She's trying to do some stuff here in Richmond, and they're giving her a hard time. She's trying to build a casino here, and they're giving her a hard time here. So, but we're gonna work.
Well, I know my little bit won't help that much. But
yes, it will.
If anything I can do to give her a hand, to help her any kind of way, to make some noise, let the people know that she's all right and worthy of having one. So let me know what I can do. You know.
You just told her because she's listening.
Oh, she.
Yeah, she's. Yeah,
she knows a friend of mine, Hoyt Orange. She knows a good friend of mine in Jackson, Mississippi, out of Chicago, but in Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
Hoyt Orange is his name, but a good friend of mine and a friend of hers.
Oh, okay. Now before I met you, you probably don't even remember me, but I met you at Lamont's up in Pamunkey, Maryland. We were on the the same show.
I was young and good looking then, man. Come on.
Yeah, you had them good looking girls on the stage too.
You saw that.
Yeah,
you saw that in your old man.
Hey, you had 3 of them on the stage that day.
You counted them.
Yes, sir. This was an outdoor concert, and you came.
Yeah,
I
remember that.
And you came in your little Winnebago, and you put your grill out and started cooking and feeding everybody.
That's what you do, man. Come on. Yeah. I'm a country boy.
Yeah.
You know, you don't come to nobody's house and no eating. You don't invite nobody around, no cook for them, man. Come on. That's what you do.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. You treated me real good. You didn't even know who I was. They didn't give me but 5 minutes on the stage, but you treated me like I was.
Well, it don't take long, man, when you're doing what you're doing and know what you're doing.
You know, you know what I tell people with all this twerking and stuff going on with the young folks. You invented twerking.
Well, I tell them all the time. Me and James Brown, the rappers stole that stuff from me and James Brown. Yeah. In fact, it wasn't for Booby Rush. It wouldn't be no 50 cent, be a dime a quarter or something like that. The cats probably didn't know that, you know.
But I just saw a video. You just did a show. You had some red shoes on. You had your 2 girls on the stage with you, and I forgot.
Where was that? I must have been in Macon, Georgia somewhere, down in Little Richard hometown.
They just put it up, so it's a new video. Because they also say you were 87.
That's right. I'm 87 young.
Man, you get down for 87.
Man, please, I'm a bad man.
I know you are.
I'm a bad man. All you got to do is keep living. Only way you don't get old, you die young.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
So what happened?
Let me say. I want to say this before I get too far in.
Okay.
Man, I'm so blessed. Thank you for what you have done. Thank you for what you're doing and what you plan to do. Because what you say about me, what people perceive me to be. So thank you, man, for calling me and having a talk with me on radio. Because I am the oldest blues singer in the world at this category. Let me show you what I mean by this category. I have 397 records. I've been up and won 3 Grammys, and I've been up 7 times. I have been up for a Blues Award 34 times and won 18 of those.
Great.
So, and God, man, you know, when you talk about people in this business, man, I've been recording now for 71 years, man. And it take a few. You know, a lot of people have did as much, could be more, but they're not living today to talk about it. I'm talking about the guys who are living now. I am the oldest blues singer around now, black blues singer around now, you know.
And your show is real high energy, and I do a TV show here on the CW network, and I don't.
Well, you got to get me on your TV show, man.
You done been on. You done been on.
I'm talking about again, man.
You gonna be on again?
All right, then. I love it, man.
Hey, I keep you on, and people be calling me, and some of them forgot your name, but they know that guy with them pretty girls on stage with him. And the one that turn around and he put the mic there, she be singing.
Some of the guys forgot my name, but they haven't forgot the one that turn around.
No,
shake it.
No, but they know your music. But
yeah, I know it. I know.
Until recently, when the videos and all that stuff came out, they begin, and now they can put the face.
Put the face with the place. I know.
Right. And
it's been a wonderful trip with me, man. I said to you and to the listeners and Captain Hughes also. I've been to the ups, I've been to the downs, I've been to the valleys, I've been through the hills. But all the battles that I went through in my life, something or someone come along, like yourself and other people, and Captain, come along and reach out and pull me out these battles, man, and lift me up and give me hope. And here I am, still learning and still enthused about what I do. Because I know a man can live a long time without water or food, but he can't live long without hope. I still have hope.
Yeah.
And I'm smiling and thanking God for the time He allowed me to be here to do what I do.
Now, I saw some videos about your book, and they did some interviews, some documentaries with you, and your book that you were writing. How your book doing?
Book done well, man. Book done so well, unbelievable well. It would have did much better if it hadn't caught me right in this virus time. It caught all of us. A lot of people didn't do what we should have done, how much we wanted to do because of the virus. But we're getting back to going to work now, and I got this Broadway play that we're doing now, and we're doing our first run with it in the last of June, and I hope that we do some test town like Memphis and Chicago, Milwaukee and Mississippi, and hope that we get it on Broadway, because that's what we're shooting for. And it's Broadway show. It's Booby Rush life story.
Okay.
You know, and we talk about me slipping through the cracks, because and that's what it is. When I was slipping through the crack, I want to let you know that Sam Cooke didn't make it for doing some of the things that I'm doing. Martin Luther King didn't make it for doing something that he was doing, and something that I wanted to do in life. And we're going to find out pretty soon that Michael Jackson just didn't die, and so did Prince. So I said all that to say this. Thank you for having me on. So talk about some things in the blues realm and the music realm, but main thing that a lot of things have changed these days, but so many things remain the same.
Right. But June,
and we other people have to watch out for.
June is what they call Black Music Appreciation Month.
Black Music Month.
Right.
Appreciation Month, whatever you want to call it.
Right. That's why.
And Juneteenth. Now we got the Juneteenth things that give us this holiday for Juneteenth. But we don't want to forget about all the good time we can have on Juneteenth Day, so we forget about when to vote when the time come to vote.
Right.
And that's the other side of me.
Well, that was the reason it was important for me to have you on the show, because of the Black Music Appreciation Month. And
thank you.
You are a legend. You've been there.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
You've been through the hard times when they were stealing.
I'm thank you for saying that, but I don't know Kathy on a personal basis, but I like to know her because I know some things about her she have done in the past in this TV and radio and announcement and the knowledge and things that she have done to bring more education to all of us as what we have done as Black people and what she have done as a Black woman. And I like to be a part of helping her spread her wings and doing some other thing that she didn't get a chance to do and be a part of it. I just, my little bit I like to put in and tell her thank you for what she have done, and hopefully I can be a part of making something happen that I haven't had a chance to do.
But let me, not getting off the subject, but let me say this. In Virginia voted to have 5 casinos put up. All 4 of the casinos are being built right now. The only casino they're giving a hard time is being built by her. She's Black, she's a woman, and they're giving her all kinds of hard times. They get it so that she can start building her casino. Even the Indians got their casino being built. And
well, I'm glad to hear you say that. I'm not glad for what's happening with her with it, because this is what we're talking about. I had to record this that how long, how long, how long, how long. What I'm saying, how long. All I'm talking about is my 40 acres and my mule.
Right.
So it's time for us to get that, because I was 83 years old before I won a Grammy Award. Not that I didn't have big records. It's the politics we play.
Right.
So we all know what time it is. I don't want to get into no black and white issue thing here, because, but a dog is a dog and a cat is a cat. We got to call it like it is. And that's what we got to do. We got to call it like it is.
And let me say that because I know you're gonna speak the truth. That's why. And this show, I can do it the way I want to do it because I pay for this show.
Okay.
In Richmond, the black leaders are not standing up for her. They say they support the casino, but they be real quiet. They don't come out and support it like the people that are fighting against her. They all over the news today, in the newspaper, trying to take the casino away from her. And our leaders that we're elected to represent this city and do good, they ain't open their mouth up. They're scared.
Well, they're scared because we're scared to do it because I said something to you a minute ago about my position. Because I speak out on issues that most black people in my position don't speak out on because they can't. Your hands are tied. But I'm a free man. I own Booby Rush, and I own by what I do and own by what I say. Right. Not that because I'm so good, because I do what I do to be free. I'm a free man.
Right.
And if everybody want to be free enough to speak about people who wants to be free.
Right.
If they don't want to be free, I'm talking about a politician now, then at least speak about someone who's trying to be free to do things for other people who wants to be free.
Right. And
Catherine, one of them, she ever built something here, and I don't know, maybe, I hope it's not just because she's black. It's probably a combination because she's black and a woman.
Right. And of the 5 casinos that supposed to be built, her plan was the best out of all of them. And on top of that, she was going to donate $25 million to the city just for allowing her to come here and set up the casino. So it's a mess here fooling with these people in Richmond, Virginia.
Well, and people throw a rock and hide their hand. And a lot of guys in a position put there by the other people's money, and most of the time it ain't black people's money who put them there. So they speak an issue to keep them in places they've been bought into or they've been sold out. I'm the kind of artist who I want to always cross over to another audience, but I never want to cross out my black people to cross over.
Right.
And I tried to maintain that, and it made it hard for me because I didn't cross over and as fast as some other people do. And I'm not calling names now, but there's a lot of people who crossed over, got a white audience, but the black people don't know who they are, and they black people I'm talking about.
Right, right.
I don't ever want to be known to a lot of people, and black people don't know who I am, and I'm black. That's personal to me. I'm not talking about politics. I'm talking about how I feel about myself and remain.
Right.
I want to be this man to stand up and do what I want to do, tell the story I want to tell about me and my people.
I saw one video you were entertaining on a cruise ship.
Yo, man, I've been on a cruise ship all over, but there's a lot of people don't know I've been on a cruise ship, and that's because of where I stand as a man and as a black man.
So I've been watching you, following you.
Yeah, I live it. I'm gonna break you down now. You ain't been ready to spend me. You've been looking at them girls on the side of me.
No,
you didn't see me. I was on the stage, brother.
Yeah.
I was on the
stage. Yeah. Everybody be looking at them girls, and like you said, all this up here, you ain't gonna get none of it.
You can look, but you can't touch.
You can't touch. You can't get none of it.
I know.
I know.
Ain't nothing of you can look all you want. Ain't nothing of you gonna get.
Then when we were in Maryland with you at Lamont, you had 3 on the stage. You had you had one you say was a young one.
Young hand, the old hand, and the middle-aged hand.
Yeah, you had all 3 of them.
Had to get rid of the old hand. She got but she get out, but she can't get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to trade them in. You don't get rid of them. You just trade them in.
Trade them in.
Trade them. Make cooks out of them.
Now, let's talk about your music. All your music have stuff that people want to say and don't come out and say it about relationships and stuff like that.
I say it for them. I talk about the man who who left home and he knew who got her. He don't want to talk about because it was the garbage man. I talk about that. You know, I talk about the fat woman, the man being in love with him, and she sat on him, he can't breathe.
Wow.
But I talk about that. But that happened.
Yeah,
it happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened, man. And I just said what most guys are afraid to say, who can't say it, ashamed to say it. I say it for them.
And they come to the shows so you can say it for them. And they bring the women with them so you can say it for them. And they look at them and say, "You heard what he said, didn't you?"
I told her the other day, I said, this woman here bring the freak out of me. The guy didn't want to say it all the time, but they didn't know how to say it. They henpicked. Been picked by the right hand, I suppose.
Yeah. And there's Booger Bear up there?
No, sir, I didn't say it was a Booger Bear. I said it looked like a Booger Bear. I didn't say it was a Booger Bear. I said it looked like to me it was a Booger Bear. But that's my opinion,
Yeah, but all your songs have truth in it. And
all
have a lot of meaning.
Double entendre meaning. They have two meanings.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. That's what. But I talk. I'm a born. When I started off, I'm a comedian. I'm a stand-up comedian. I started off with Red Fox, B.B. King, and Howler Wolf, Muddy Water, and all the guys, Little Walter, Johnny Hooker. I started off with all these guys. I was a young guy. I remember I went to B.B. King's birthday party when he was 26 years old. Now, I was nothing but a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Muddy Water when he was 39 years old. I was nothing but a kid. And he had about 25 ladies up in the room with him, and old ladies. They had to dress all the way up. You could see everything but Chicago. but the one lady said, "I'm 29 years old." The other said, "I'm 33." The other said, "I'm 35." I left out the room, man. 35 years old. Man, I left out the room with them old ladies. 35.
Now I got a whole lot of old women that be listening to me on Saturday night.
No, that's okay. They wasn't old. Listen how young I was, the stupid I was. I'm talking about somebody 35 years old.
You must have been 18.
I got to be the crazy. Oh yeah, I wasn't even 18, man. Yeah. I've got to be the craziest man in the world. Yeah, but I wish I go to a party now when they're 35.
They look good now, don't they?
Yes. They look good there, but you be young and stupid and saying crazy. But it was all about fun, It was all about fun.
But all your music, you write your own music, don't you?
I write everything I do. I write all the songs. I write 99% of the things I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I talk about crazy stuff and the realistic kind of stuff and have fun with it. I tell it in a jokey kind of way and laugh about it.
Yeah.
I even this book, I wrote this book called I Ain't Studying You. I tell off on me and all of everybody around me. So don't do nothing around me. I'll tell off on you. So I just told off on you because you come to see my show and they saw me yet. You saw the girls around me.
Oh yeah, that's the first time I saw you live. I've never seen your live show. I always play your music when I was on radio, but when you did that live show, I was hooked. And I've always played your music all over the years that I've been on radio. I've always played your music, and I still play your music. And now I play your videos on my TV show. So.
Well, thank you, man. Show you how things go around. You come up music and done my music and whatever. Now you're in TV shows, done TV shows, got your own TV. Thank God for people like you to keep the blues alive. Because what if for you and a few people who like you who keep the blues alive, what would the blues be?
Yeah.
What would it be? Because the blues is the root and the mother of all music. If you don't like the blues, you don't like your mama.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you, I do a little performing, but I try to imitate you a little bit, be honest with you.
But do you have the girls?
I ain't got the girls, but
how you going to imitate me? You don't have the girls, man.
Your stage appearance, the way you come out on stage, the way you walk around on the stage, the way you go at the audience and make the audience part of your show.
That's what you do.
Yeah, I got everything but the girls.
Keep watching me, and then by the time you get that down pat, you have to put a girl or two into.
Yeah.
You probably can't handle no two like I do. You probably get you one, something to stay in your place.
Yeah, I just got to get one. I even bought some shoes like you got.
You did? That's all right then.
Yes, sir.
I know Catherine, she too up at the dance with you, but she can tell you how to pick a good girl.
No, she ain't. You know, she's down. She's down there. If I went to, she invited me to her birthday party. I went over to her home at her birthday party. Now, let me tell you about Miss Hughes. The only two entertainers that she brought was Tom Joyner and Roland Martin, and everybody else was just regular people. And
well, I'll be darned.
We had a good time. She just a regular person.
I know Tom from way back. I know Roland Martin well too, but wasn't a little Tom.
Yeah.
You go way back with me, man. Back in the days, I know when he was at WBON radio station in Chicago. Yeah.
But
back in the day.
You know, she down to earth, and if you didn't know who she was, she'd be walking right by you and you'll never know it. She's not snobby like a lot of people that got money and in entertainment. You act like they don't want to be around people and got to have security and all that. She walk in the crowd, you don't even know it's her unless somebody tell you.
Show my video, and that's just as they do. Would she like to be one of the girls, or would she like to pick out me a girl, pick out me another girl just like this, and have some fun with it?
that would be something else, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I got. You know what? I hear why I've been long one. Stephanie, you done the interview. I would love one time to do an interview with her, sit down and talk to her, because I admire what she's done and what she's doing, and I love her so much. I take my hat off to her.
Well, don't be surprised if she call you.
I hope she do, because she just really a person that I really, really think a lot of, and she has really made a mark in my life and on my heart. What she have done as a person, as a black person, and as a black woman. She really have made a mark in my heart.
Now, the two ladies you got with you now, they've been with you for a while.
Oh, yeah. One been with me 24 years, and one been with me 29 years, and the last one been with me 11 years.
Yeah,
both of them getting. I'm gonna have to change them up after a while. They both getting there. You know, a couple of years I'm gonna change them up.
Yeah, but those two.
I don't want to change them up. I slim them down.
Oh, slim them down.
Which one, whatever come first.
Oh, okay.
Which is okay.
Yeah, but
you're a nice guy. You ain't as nice as I am.
You had them up in Maryland. You got rid of the old one, but you had both of them up in Maryland with you.
But I got some look just as good or better than that. They got a little age on them, but it ain't about the age, you know. It's how you keep your body.
Yeah, but hold on. I got a surprise for you. Go ahead. I got Sir Jonathan Burton on the other line.
Uncle Bobby.
Burton.
Uncle Bobby. Hey, Uncle Bobby.
Yeah.
This is Sir Jonathan. How you doing today, man?
Man, what you doing up in this town, man?
You know I told you I'm in Richmond now. I moved to Richmond.
You know. Man, it's good to talk to you, man.
I just wanted to tell you, man.
That is a surprise, man.
Right. Now, listen, I just wanted to tell you, man, I had the pleasure of being on shows with you down in Mississippi, man, and I really enjoyed working with you, and you took me in, you know, when I first met you, you know.
Yeah, I'll do that again,
I won't forget that. Yeah, I know. We'll get together again. I just wanted to say hello, man. You go ahead and finish your interview, man. I love you, man. And
I love you back, brother. Love you back.
Bobby. Bye-bye, man.
All right, man.
Peace. All right.
Man.
Yeah, a lot of folks listening to this show. You'd be surprised.
Man, that's man.
See, with that internet, you get everywhere.
You sure do.
Yeah. So a lot of folks listen to this show. They watch the TV show, and then this show right here, the station records it on Facebook, and it stays up on Facebook. Then I take this show and I put it up on YouTube. And it stays out there on YouTube. So, you know, everything that I'm doing now, you know, is being spread all over the world.
Well, let me say to you, since we're on YouTube, I want to thank you for having me on. And I want to thank my fans and friends, all those who are black, white, or green, or what have you, for letting Booby Rush be myself. Because I'm one of the few artists that have crossed over and known as the king of the chili second. I haven't forgotten where I come from, out of the bridge that brought me across. I'm a black man who's proud to be black, but yet I want everyone, not just black and white issue, to be a part of what I do, because I hear black guys saying sometimes I'm on record like this because I think white people like this. I'm going to record like this because I think it's what black people like. I record what I think is good and what's the best in my heart and hope everyone like it. It's not a black and white issue with me. It's about the music and the love of it.
Right, we know. Yeah, and they love your music. Now, I saw a video, and you was doing a show and had a few young people in there. Then you did your rap, did a little bit of Michael Jackson, and you let them know that you were the king, you were the creator. That was
the creator.
Yeah, that was a good segment.
Well, if anybody listening, especially the rappers, I just love the rappers and the things that they do. But they don't ever tell where they got it from. All of them been listening to me and James Brown. Hell, we were the first rappers, man.
Yeah.
In fact, if it wasn't for Booby Rush, it wouldn't be no 50 cents, be a dime a quarter, something like that.
Well, where are you at tonight?
I'm in Portland, Oregon tonight. Last night I was in Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
Portland, Oregon tonight. Then I'm going to Vegas tomorrow. And the next day I'm going to Memphis, Tennessee. The following day I'm going to Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay.
Then I'm going to be off 2 days. Then I'm going to Newark, New Jersey. From Newark, New Jersey, and New York. I'm going to Lafayette, Louisiana on the 15th. And the 16th, I'm going to New Orleans. And the 17th, I'm going to Jackson, Mississippi. The name of the street after Booby Rush. They're going to salute me and cut the ribbon. Then the next day, I'm going to St. Louis. And the following day, I'm going to Washington, D.C.
Oh.
And that's Juneteenth weekend.
Well, you got a good tour going on. And
it's got a good tour.
It been like that for 70 years, huh?
Until the Bible hit us, I was blessed enough to work for about 61 years at 250 shows a year. I better.
You don't get a chance to go home much, do you?
No, not really. You know, wherever I lay my hat, that's home.
Now, I saw one video that they were interviewing you and following you on camera, and you was in church. So, were you at home, at your home church, or?
It ain't hard to find me in church. All you gotta do is wait till Sunday morning. I'll be in somebody's church. I'm a blues singer. I'm a biblical study, not a religion nut. I'm a biblical study.
Okay.
I haven't did everything just right and right, but I try to mold myself and do unto others like I wish to be done to. That comes from my background in the church. My daddy was a pastor of a church, preacher, all of his life and all of my life, still until he passed.
Okay.
So here I am, not trying to be saying I'm so right. I got so many things wrong with me. I had 3 beers in 1957. I haven't had a drink. Don't get high. Don't smoke, drink, or nothing. But that don't mean I don't do some wrong things or sometimes something I shouldn't be doing. But everything I have did, brother, in my life, I probably do it again because I did the best thing I possibly could do. I know how to do when I made my decision to do what I did.
Okay.
So I don't cry about that. You know, some things I wouldn't do anymore, but there's not many things I wouldn't do again, you know.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be all this good, you know. I made out drink, but I got so many other things wrong with me.
Yeah.
I still look at the big ladies. That ain't right. They're kids.
I looking too.
Oh man.
You see that I watch a lot of your videos on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you probably like what I'm doing. If you kind of imitate Booby Rush, that means you like what I'm doing. I mean, at least I got somebody who like my style a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I like it. You know, the first time I saw you in Pomokin, Maryland, I said, "Hey, I want to be like him." So
yeah.
So now I got a chance to talk to you.
Well, let it talk to you.
Okay. All right. Anything else you would like to say? Because
I'd like to first lay what I'd like to say to you, and my friend, all of my fans and friends, especially Catherine now, since she's listening. I want the world to know, and my fans to know, I want to do all I can, why I can. I know there's going to come a time what I can't do, but then I won't regret what I did not do. So thank you for what you have done, what you've done, what you're planning to do, because what you say about me, what people perceive me to be. Thank you. Thank you for having me on.
I appreciate it. And I hope this is one of the best interviews you ever had, the longest one on radio. Radio cut you off for 2 minutes.
But when I'm doing it with friends and when you got something to say, hey, man, You know, it's like writing a book. I can't put all I know in one book.
Right.
You know. You know, after 70 years, there's a lot of things. You know, there's a lot of things I did up, down. There's a lot of things I didn't intentionally do, but it comes out to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this play now called Slipping Through the Crack. I slipped through the crack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hadn't planned to be here. I've been knocked down, kicked down. I've been buried in the ground to stay or to die. And God just put his hedge around me. Here I am. I slipped through the crack. You know? And I want to tell Kathy Hughes now to look up and keep doing what she's doing, because if she's doing what she's doing, she don't have to worry about what's going to happen or what will happen or what could have happened. Just have a positive mind, that do what you do the best you can, and keep doing it. Don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give up.
There you go.
Don't give up. Don't give up. And hope we can talk again. I hope I can get you to meet. We can sit down and break some bread. Not that I got so much to tell her, but I want to know that here's one guy who lived in the direction that what she teaches all the time and what she lived for.
Yeah.
And that's my life.
Well,
thank you so much for having me on.
Once you get that casino done here, I'm going to tell her bring you here and put on a show.
Even if she don't, I just want to talk to her and hope that I can say something that after all these years I've been around, that encourage her to stay in the business. Okay?
I'm going to make that happen.
Thank you, man.
Real soon.
Thank you, man.
Next day.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Thank
you,
man. That's Mr. Bobby Rush, everybody.
Okay.
Grammy Award winner. Our pick of the month for Black History Appreciation Month, Mr. Bobby Rush, everybody. On the Saturday Night Stroll, famous Brown.
See, I know somebody saying to themselves, Bobby Rush, who is Sue? Well, let me tell you something about Sue right here. Sue, she's a good one. Oh, Sue, cross my heart and swear, she's a good one. Let me tell you something about Sue right here. She's 36, 24, 43, maybe just a little bit more. She's a good one. Tell y'all, Sue's a good one. You see, my daddy, he's a preacher. He told me, said, Bobby Rush, you ought to leave old Sue alone. Then my mother told me one day, she said, Bobby Rush, she said, a whole neighborhood laughing at you because Sue ain't done nothing but making a fool out of you and using you, boy. So I sit my mother down. I said, Mama, I said, everybody call me a fool, but everybody's somebody's fool. Some said you love me, some said you don't. It don't make no difference when you're getting what you want. See, I'm a puppet, and I hang by a love string. All you gotta do is kiss me one time, y'all, and I'll dang-a-lang. Use me, I touch you me up. Oh, let that woman use me, touch you me up. Use me, touch you me up. Oh, let that woman use me, touch you me up. Let me tell you something else about Sue. See, my mama told me one day, she said, Bobby Rush, she said, why are you so in love with Sue? And can you tell me what Sue do to you?
That's the sounds of Bobby Rush, everybody. And we want to thank Mr. Bobby Rush for taking time out from his concert tour to just call in and be part of the Saturday Night Stroll with Famous Brown. 87 years old. And he was my pick for the Black Music Appreciation Month Entertainer of the Year for me. Grammy Award winner. Going to the phone line, Mr. Reverend Bowman.
Man. My stomach's still laughing.
Yeah. He's something else, ain't he?
That guy, man, 87 years old, full of life, full of fun. Oh, wow.
And you heard what he said. You find me in church on Sundays.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. When people like that, they're not stiff-necked, don't think they're all of that in a bag of chips.
Right.
See, you find some folk, man, that think they just all of this and all of that. You know, I told you this Nightingale's got a song, "You so heavenly minded till you know earthly good."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I walk away from people like that, man.
Well,
that guy, he really got next to me. I enjoyed that interview, Preston.
At 87, I want to give him all the time he wants to talk because he's been there. You know.
Yeah.
And he been in the music business when they were stealing all this money, and I mean,
yeah,
it's amazing.
I want to get some of his music, you know, some of that blues. I like blues.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for calling.
Get him to send me some of his music.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the interview.
Yeah, I really did, man. I tell you.
Well, when we get out there and fight and get this casino going, we're going to bring Booby Rush here to put on a show so you can see what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to get it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Joe had them down there getting them hot dogs and hamburgers today.
Yeah, he do that every year. And then they go out and vote for him. But
you can't, his vote.
You can't too much knock the man too much because Petersburg is his district. And he wants the best for Petersburg. But don't kick Richmond, who have supported you through the hard times and who have been there when other folks didn't want to even sit near you in the General Assembly. Don't push us to the side. We got you where you are. You know, and Petersburg, you know, I ain't knocking Petersburg, but you know, Petersburg ain't the place to go for a casino.
Not Petersburg. They
the capital of murder
every night.
Hey, they're the capital of murder of the state of Virginia. They're number one for murders in Petersburg, and it just ain't got nothing. I mean, we want to help Petersburg and you know, get some stuff going on there, but the casino is not a place for.
Look here, I had a dream about that. That is not the place. That wouldn't even be the place. And you know, a lot of people wouldn't even desire to go there with all that murder and killing going on.
Yeah, and Petersburg
it's obsolete. It wouldn't be there.
Petersburg really is just a depressing town when you go in it.
Yeah, you ride through there, ride all up Washington and Whiff Street.
It's just depressing to go through there. But But what I would like to say, being that you're a minister and you do speak out and speak the truth, is that it's a shame that our leaders, our black leaders that's supposed to be supporting the community and supporting Richmond are not speaking up. They say they support it, but they scared to open up their mouth. And the only time they want to come out and say something when somebody gets shot, or they want to clean up the cemetery, or they want to talk about the slave trade. Here's an opportunity to bring economic development to the city, and y'all ain't standing up and opening your mouth about nothing.
And you left out one.
What did I leave out?
Re-election time.
Oh, election time. You see all of them.
Yeah, you see all of them.
Yeah. And
I know them too. All of them are like snakes.
Right. And
they'll look at you, and the next thing you know, they'll turn around and bite you in the back of your neck.
And the real deal, and Joe, my friend, I ain't mad at him. He trying to do his job. But the real deal is these elected officials scared of Joe. That's why they won't speak up for Richmond, because if it been anybody else, they would have said something. But they scared of Joe, and they ain't gonna speak up against Joe. And already told him, said, I got the swing vote in the Senate.
The only good elected official that's in Richmond is Reva Tramble.
Yeah, Reva working hard to try to get.
She works hard for the city.
And then one thing I don't understand is 8 out of 9 city council representatives voted to bring the casino back on the ballot, but ain't none of them saying nothing. You follow what I'm saying? They ain't nobody saying nothing. They voted, let's put it back on the ballot, and that was it. But we need more than that. But I ain't gonna get too much on that tonight because I got 30 minutes
Man,
left.
look, I told you, you get me started, man, and my blood pressure.
I'll get you started next week because I gave Bobby Rush a whole lot of time, so I'm gonna play some music.
Yeah, don't get me started because there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they won't say nothing. They just scared to even open their mouth up, man. I don't understand.
I ain't scared, and I want the casino here.
I ain't scared either. Yeah. You think I'm scared? I'm not scared of none of them because they need to do something.
All right, let me hit a couple of my commercials.
All right, well, look,
play
have
some
a
music,
good night. Play a couple more good songs.
And we're going to support the casino by any means necessary.
I'm supporting it, but I got to give me a picket sign.
All right, thank you.
All right, good night.
Three Guys Talking Smack and Listen to Music is an eclectic blend of genres for your listening pleasure. Find our podcast on the Black Talk Radio Network or listen to our stream on Live 365. From praise to timeless tunes to an all-out dance party, our DJs spin the tunes to make you feel good. Reminisce with us on Thursdays as we take you back to our greatest moments. Three Guys Talking Smack and Listen to Music, the intersection of music and culture.
If you are looking for the highest quality childcare with early childhood educational programs in a clean, safe environment, then Love and Learn Childcare is the right place for you. Located at 5184 9 Mile Road with programs for infants, toddlers, preschool, advanced kindergarten, as well as before and after school programs. Love and Learn Childcare is a accredited and licensed daycare provider with a Better Business Bureau A+ rating. For more information, call Mrs. Jackson at Love and Learn Childcare at 804-328-0444 or 328-2228.
For me, it was a level of professionalism and guidance shown to me during the death of my husband.
For me, it was how much my mother looked like herself, so peaceful during her viewing, for she had been sick a very long time.
For me, it was the level of affordability. Although Dad had life insurance, we were able to have funds left over to pay some of his other expenses.
You too can experience everlasting memories during the passing of your loved one. Wilson & Associates Funeral Service, located at 5008 9 Mile Road in Richmond, Virginia. We are here to assist you with your funeral needs. You may call us at 804-222-1720 or visit us on the web at www.wilsonafs.com. Wilson & Associates Funeral Service, a tradition of quality.
Three Guys Talking Smack and Listen to Music is an eclectic blend of genres for your listening pleasure. Find our podcast on the Black Talk Radio Network or listen to our stream on Live 365. From praise to timeless tunes to an all-out dance party, our DJs spin the tunes to make you feel good. Reminisce with us on Thursdays as we take you back to our greatest moments. Three Guys Talking Smack and Listen to Music, the intersection of music and culture.
How far back do you want to go? Let's go way back.
So many of you could come out and share in all the love and all the happiness we have in store for you. We want you to have a real good time, because that's just what we have in mind. Is that all right with you? Now, this is a tune that I composed, and it's called Tonight is the Night That You Make Me a Woman. Now, I never intended recording this song. It was a personal poem. That is until the day that my producer happened to thumb through the pages of my notebook. He came across the words and he said, "We gotta do something with these words. It's happening every day and people want to hear about it, Betty." You see, it's the story of a young girl making love for the very first time. Now, when I finally got a melody, I took it home and I played it for my mother. I gotta tell you a little bit about my mother.
Saturday, June 18th, RVA Father's Day weekend. Famous Brown Saturday Night Radio Show on WREJ. 101.3 FM and 990 AM. Presents Southern Soul Night at Rick's Rock Cafe, the home of the RVA Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's Southern Soul Night at Rick's Rock Cafe, featuring the one and only Queen T Band and Show with her tribute to Betty Wright. Saturday, June 18th. It's a Southern Soul Night Father's Day weekend with special guest recording artist Sir Jonathan Burton. Join your host, Richmond radio legend Chocolate Chip. Dinner at happy hour 6 p.m. Showtime at 7 p.m. Limited advance tickets are only $10, $15 at the door. Call 804-803-4463 or 441-2335 and listen to Famous Brown's radio show on 101.3 FM and watch the Famous Brown TV show on CW Richmond 65, Saturday 2 a.m., Sunday 3 a.m.
And that will be taking place June the 18th. And we still have tickets available. Advance tickets only $10, and it's $15 at the door. And we're going to have a good time that night. So come on out, bring that special man of your life, and we're just going to throw down that night. All right, we've got about 20 more minutes, Calvin, and night went by kind of fast.
Indeed.
I enjoyed listening to Booby Rush. You know, long career.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, 87 years old. You think you'd be dancing around the stage when you get 87?
I doubt it. I doubt that.
Well, he's outlived a lot of folks, and he's still performing.
He sure is.
And stay booked. All right, we'll get back to more music. This is the Saturday Night Stroll. Next week, my guest will be Chocolate Chip and Big Rob. And don't forget, next Saturday night, the Mr. Man will be here from 10 to 11 with the Bewitching Hour. Right here on 101.3 FM. Here's the sound of Mel Waiters. Got my Hennessy, y'all. A little Coke, too. Coca-Cola, not cocaine, y'all. Let me clear that up. Yeah.
That's on my mind. Got my money and I got my whiskey. Tonight I'm gonna get real tipsy. Been working hard all week, time to take a break. Play me some Marvin Cease or some Marvin Gaye. Call me later because I won't be at home. I'm going out tonight because I feel like getting it on. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's on my mind. Said I got my money, and I got my
That's the sound of the Mel Waiters. Got my Hennessy and Ciroc. Little Malibu rum, All right, we're in the 8 minutes of the Saturday Night Stroll with Famous Brown, and we want to thank Booby Rush so much for calling in. At 87 years old, he's on tour, and he do about 250 engagements a year, so that's real busy. Here's a young man that's going to be here August the 27th at Mr. B's place. That's Dream Entertainment. And next week we're going to get all the groups that are going to be on that show. We're going to play their music. But here's Mr. Omar coming to Cunningham on this Saturday night stroll, y'all. Yeah. That's August the 27th, y'all. Don't want to miss this one.
I was in my car on 55, thinking about what to do to keep the bedroom live. Okay, now we ain't got no problems, we got love on lock, but I've been doing some thinking, hey, outside the box. So I brought you these boots, baby, they go good with that denim. I've been thinking about some freaky things that we can do in them. So later on tonight, when it's time to please, meet me in the bedroom, baby, wearing nothing but these, baby. Hey, I wanna do some freaky things tonight. Yes, I do. I'ma keep my boots, I'ma keep my boots, and you keep your boots, and you keep your boots. I told you what I want, now show me what you like. I'ma keep my boots, I'ma keep my boots, and you keep your boots. And then what you tell your girl? Check me out. Don't tell your friends, they wouldn't understand that you a freaking woman, hey, and I'm a freaking man. But I had good loving, but not like this. We get freaky 2.0, we do a loving with a little twist. We can do it in the bedroom, or we can do it on the table. I remember in my younger days, I used to do it out back in the stable. Good loving everywhere, baby, that's your choice. On the trail, right for one, or even on the back of the hose. Yeah, I wanna do some freaky things tonight. I'ma keep my boots, I'ma keep my boots, and you keep your boots, and you keep your boots. I told you what I want, now show me what you like. I'ma keep my boots, I'ma keep my boots, and you keep your boots, and you keep your boots. I wanna do some freaky things tonight. Yes, I do. I'ma keep my boots, I'ma keep my boots, and you keep your boots. I told you both to keep our boots, and that's what I told you what I want. Now show me what you like. Show me what you like. I'ma keep my boots, I'ma keep my boots, and you keep your boots, and you keep your boots. Let's see, yeah, yo, I'm just honest with mine. Man, I'm real about mine too, Omar. Cause a lot of other people out there, they wanna keep their boots on too. I keep mine on. I don't know what you talking about. I stay with mine on. They can act like they don't know. They gonna know after this one, Omar. Let's go.
This music comes from Cunningham, y'all. And he's coming to town August the 27th. You don't want to miss this one. Matter of fact, R.W. Groove, tell us all about that show.
Blues Brothers in Virginia, North Carolina, and Maryland. Dream Entertainment is back at you again. It's the 16th annual Southern Soul Blues Celebration featuring blues showstopper Omar Cunningham. You know the place, Mr. B's Park, 7243 Gatewood Road in Woodford, Virginia. The center of the Southern Soul Universe with Omar Cunningham and special guest Central Virginia's own Big G and the Fly By Night Band. Plus the one and only Jeff Floyd. General admission tickets only $35 at the gate. Showtime 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Our fees are welcome, no tip. You gotta be 25 and older to enter. For ticket information, call Queen at 804-389-3558. Come and party with Omar Cunningham, Big G, and Jeff Floyd, MC Dr. Nick, and MC Miss Tanya. Miss Southern Soul, Saturday, August 27th at Mr. B's Park.
Yes, indeed, and I'm gonna be partying with them till at least 6 o'clock. Then I gotta come be with Calvin. All right, Calvin, it's about it for the night, Jack.
Looks like it. Wow, flew by.
Yeah, was well. I tell you that listening to Booby Rush was good. And next Saturday night, we got the Mr. Man coming in at 10. He's going to do the Bewitching Hour from 10 to 11. And we're also working on another show that we're going to do at 7 o'clock. And that's going to be the rock and roll show. We're working on that one now. So that'll give up, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll give about a 4-hour block of music for you and yours. So we're working on that.
Indeed.
So we get the Mr. Man signed his contract on Monday, and we'll have him here on Saturday, and we're going to work on the other show. Don't forget to check us out Father's Day weekend, Saturday the 18th, and Miss Queen T is going to do the Betty Wright review. She's bringing her whole entire band and backup singers, and you don't want to miss it. Sir Jonathan Burton will be in the house. Comedian Miss Fortunate will be in the house. Southside Jack will be in the house. And the MC and the host for that show is going to be the one and only Chocolate Chip. A lot of folks been asking about Chocolate Chip. Well, Chocolate Chip's going to be on the air next week with me. We're going to talk to Chocolate Chip. We're going to get him to call in next week along with Big Rob. So that's what's happening. And next week we'll get more into the casino next week because we kind of ran out of time. Because when Bobby called, we cut off everything and let Bobby do his thing right here. All right, Kev, anything else on your mind tonight?
I had a great time. Enjoyed it.
Okay. Well,
and I get to see you again tomorrow, don't I?
Yeah.
All right.
And next week you could be here a long time.
Oh,
maybe. You'll be here till 11. So
bring that coffee. I'll be fine.
Okay. And I want to thank our sponsors for tonight. The Counter Henrecker wants you to sign up for their weekly newsletter where they'll tell you about all events and things that are happening in the county. And they are a sponsor of this show. That's one of the reasons we're here. Healthcare of America is one of our sponsors. Wilson and Associate Funeral Home. AES of Virginia. Divine Club. 365. All those, including Bradley Development, LLC, Mr. Earl Bradley himself, are sponsors. And the reason that we can come on every Saturday night and give you information, give you some good music, and have the airways open to you, the listeners in the surrounding. All right. And this is a paid show produced by Famous Brown Productions. And all views and comments and things that happen on this show are the responsibility of the Famous Brown Show and not the REJ family. Don't forget tonight, be on TV tonight at 2 o'clock on CW Richmond 65.1. Be on at 2 o'clock tonight. 3 o'clock tomorrow night. Got a great show for you tonight. Tune in if you're up. If you ain't up, go to YouTube. You can get it on YouTube. I'm Famous Brown and Kevin in the house.
Good night.
And we saying good night.
Get it.
World Famous Brown, second time around. With a brand new single featuring the one and only Sir Jonathan Burton.
That's me.
Holding down that track.
That's what I do.
He and I want to take you to the top of the world.
Top of the world, baby.
Take you places that you've never been before. Give you the love that keeps you coming back for more. I wanna make you feel, baby. why I can't keep a good woman? He said, now listen. He said, just because women wash our dirty clothes, cook our food, sometimes we don't think she have no feeling. But he said, there are some things that we must remember. He said, now listen to me. Listen to what I say. Just because a girl don't cry, it doesn't mean she's not hurt inside. Listen, boy, to what I say. A woman needs loving each and every day. Cold. She's a woman now. Lord, she's a woman, and Lord, 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 she's a sweet little thing. Sweet little thing now. Into her heart and into her life. Be good to her, and she'll be your wife. No more tears, girl will cry. Feeling bad, no more inside, but oh, you can't forget your woman now. Oh, you can't forget she's a woman, oh, sweet little thing. Sweet little thing now. And he said, no more words if you've done your part. You just make her happy, and you surely with a heart. He said, now listen. Listen to what I say. You and your friend to the preacher man. There you and her both will stand. You as a man, and she as your wife. Loving each other to death do you part, but oh, you can't forget she's a woman now. Oh, you can't forget she's a woman. Oh, Lord, 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 she's a sweet little thing.
WREJ, Richmond, community involved, spiritually uplifting. Rejoice 101.